Hey yo, this is Dillio coming to you another video, and in this video I'm going to be making a simple trap beat. But I'm not going to be using just any samples. I'm going to be using samples from my first ever chopped vocals sample pack. It's called Aquarium. It's dropping March 13th. You might have heard me talking about it during the live streams. You might have heard me mention about it a little bit on Instagram and even in the community channel on this Dillio T2K channel. And I hope that this will be the first of many samples that I'm going to be dropping. And in this video I'm going to be taking you step by step on how to make a beat with it, with the one shots and what I would normally do with it. So I'm really excited about that, and I hope it's a long line of new samples and sounds that I can make for you guys out there that you can use for your tracks and you can go make a hit. Oh yes, and it's not sample free, but it's royalty free. So if you take those samples and go make $1 million, that's your $1 million. I'm not going to come running after you because these samples are royalty free. I'm the guy here. I'm saying I'm the guy who made them. Royalty free samples. Aquarium, March 13th. It's going to be hot. It's going to be fire. And I think you're going to make some hits with it. All right. So now let's go move forward. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start off with a one shot that is from Aquarium. And in this one shot, I'm going to kind of come up with some chords, some melodies, and I'm going to put it together and kind of create a simple loop that I can build a simple trap beat around. Now that I have established kind of the sort of melody that I want to make, I actually added a pumper plugin to that instrument that I made using the Aquarium samples, and so it kind of gives you that kind of pumping sound. It's a plugin that comes built into the MPC. You can find something similar on FL Studio or any music software of your choice, and it is what you can use to kind of make it pump a little bit. So I got the one shots, I create a melody, and then I kind of let it pump. Oftentimes it's hard to stop once you got a melody going, and this is a lesson that I wanted to share with you guys. Even I need to start practicing, is to have a template. You want to have a template that has your go-to sounds already loaded and ready to go, because what can interrupt the flow of you making a beat is you got a great concept going and then you got to go digging for sounds, and you already know what sounds you're going to go to. You memorize that file path. But it's much more efficient to have a template or a set of sounds that you like, that you prefer, hopefully sounds from Aquarium that you like, that will be in there already. It's something that I'm going to improve on this year, because even though I may be able to quickly get to the sounds that I want to get to, I think it's always a much more efficient way to have your go-to sounds already loaded on some program on the MPC, or already loaded as a template in FL Studio or whatever program that you use. One of the goals that I'm trying to achieve with this beat is to keep it very open and to keep it very sparse. It's very easy to add a lot of sounds, a lot of sequences, a lot of hi-hats, but in this type of vibe, I wanted to kind of sprinkle a little bit of sounds here, a little hi-hat here, a little rhythm here, and really keep it open, so in case a rapper or singer wanted to get on the track, it can be a lot of space there available for that artist. And so it's a whole lot going on. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I want to do less than what I would normally do to kind of create a lot more space and to make things more simple and more palatable and to keep room for the artist. So now that I've done that, now I'm going to add a little bit of 808, which is something that's very easy to do, because on the MPC, I can set it on one pad, then I can set it on another pad, and I can make them cut off by making sure they're in the same mute group. And then I actually change the pitch of another one just to kind of make it a little bit more interesting, because I'm really trying to make a simple beat, try to make it a little bit interesting, but not so busy that it can become very distracting if someone wanted to rap on top of it. Of course, as I'm doing that, I'm adding a little bit of hi-hats here, a little bit of open hi-hat, a crash cymbal, and then what I'm also going to add is kind of like the shouting hey sound that's kind of already has a lot of effects on it. All you got to do is drop it in, and that's actually another sample from Aquarium. And so what I'm going to do is just take that, drop that in, kind of give it some flavor, nothing too busy, but just kind of adds a vibe, because what we're trying to do is to kind of create a simple trap vibe, not overcomplicated, not overthought of. As I move forward, I'm adding a piano from the Phantom X6, which is being sequenced from the MPC, and I'm just adding some chords that follow the same scale of the song, and I'm just bringing a little bit of melodies in, you know, melodies on top of melodies that add to the vibe. Once again, not too busy, not too complicated. I'm not doing some gospel run or anything like that, but I'm actually trying to cater more to the style, keeping everything sparse, keeping everything open. Sometimes it's easier to just use one shots and use simpler sounds, because if you kind of layer loop on top of loop on top of loop, it sounds really cool, but it sounds really complicated. And even me, sometimes when I make tracks, it's like, wow, this beat is really good, but I'm really getting complicated. And me as an artist, as a recording artist, may like it, but sometimes it's okay to not have all that in there and break it down, keep it simple. So basically on this situation, I got the 808s coming in, I got it on one pad, then I have it on another pad. I copy that, right? And I change the pitch of one or the other, but also make sure that they cancel each other out, because if you have more than 2 notes of an 808 hitting at the same time, they will interfere and make it appear or make it play back out of your system a lot less efficiently. A lot of times if you want to have a bass note, you want to have one bass note going by itself. That way it keeps it clean, keeps it simple. That's what we're going for here. So this is the first beat that I've made using samples from that sample pack Aquarium, which will be available at DillioT2K.com on March 13th, which is coming up. If it's past that day by the time you see this video, just head over to DillioT2K.com. You're going to hear audio samples, you're going to hear demos of it, how it's been used in the track, and I think it's something they can use. Once again, it's 100% royalty free, and if you want more information about it, if you got questions, leave me some questions in the comments below, or if there's some content that you want to see, you know what to do, let me know. All right, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I need a lot more of you guys to hit that notification bell so that you guys know them coming out more videos. Thank you guys so much for rolling with me. We're going to keep it moving. I'm Dillio, representing DillioT2K.com. I'll see you guys in the next video.